again, when we talk about our lead zone, one of the two things that you need to understand to differentiate from our inside zone is first is we're going to insert on linebacker number one. So as I was talking about there with our inside zone, our offensive line are going to count the linebackers play side to backside. So they know that they have a skill player essentially inserting on one. So when they go to do their zone count, they no longer count one. So now the first double team on any 44 or 33 is going to go to two. Second double team will go to three. Okay. That's a very big, important differentiation for them. All right. They understand that. And you can see here as we draw this up what some of that will look like. That allows them to fan out a 4 and a 5 or a 4 and a 9, obviously. If we have a 6-man box for any reason, we will get a hold call again, which means we're going to have a double team that we're not going to come off of. And you can see all the different fronts. Obviously, we can do it with a tight end. Doesn't matter to us. It's all the same. All the difference is they know they're going to get an insert on linebacker number one and that their first double team has to go to two. All right. So that's what that tells them. So again, traditional lead is just like you think. It's still zone read for us to the quarterback. All right. We're always going to have backside reads. You'll even see that on a lot of our gap scheme stuff. We pretty much let the quarterback read the backside end on almost all inside run plays. Okay. Again, B lead just means we're going to run lead to the other player. All we're doing is trading which back is inserting and which back is carrying the ball. Okay. We run quarterback lead, same thing. Now we're just changing the ball carrier. A lot of our quarterback leagues will come with a fake of some type of outside run fake, but we're really just running a 44 or 33 for the quarterback. And then here's our wind. So again, this would be an example of a 44, but the B back, who's the inserter here, instead of being on the play side, instead of being on the right side and insert, he's going to be somewhere on the left side of the formation, and he's going to wind back to insert on linebacker number one. So we do that a couple different ways as well. So that's what when we use the word wind, that's what it means, is that he's winding back for that linebacker number one. We'll also wind the quarterback, where we'll wind a player, the B back to insert. We'll have maybe a fake with our A back. He'll wall the backside off for us. And again, the quarterback is on the 44. All right, so let's take a look at some of that lead zone. All right, so a lot going on here. So let's talk about this. All right, so we've got kind of a 4 and a 9 here. Okay, so this one is a 44. So we're coming here to the bottom, to the right side of the screen. All right, so they're going to fan out the 4 and the 9. All right. This player right here, number 44, he's our inserter. So he's inserting on linebacker number one. All right. So, I mean, our backside guard and center, they've got to double to two. We've got to cut this 4 technique off with our tackle. And again, we do have a tight end in this one, but he's our read man. So he should be an arc player. Okay. So what you'll see here, you see the tight end goes to arc release, which takes the read man out, which is going to make an automatic give. But what I want you to focus on here is the bottom of the screen. Watch the fan and watch the insert. Okay. So we fan, insert, boom. That's a great insert right there by number 44. I'll back that up for you. You'll see him takes him off his feet. The fan out to the sideline is beautiful. We wall both guys off. And then good hard running by our ball carrier there, number 30. So if you see that one from behind, all right. So you see there's our fan. Here comes our insert from 44 right there. And you see great hole created. Backside center and guard are doing fine here. Walling those guys. Putting a couple guys down on the dirt for us. Off and running, got a chance to make a big play. All right, now, this is the exact same play. Now, we are running it to the tight end this time, but we're going to use this motion man to come back and then insert again. All right, so even though he's in motion here, he's still the inserter. Everything else is the same. All right. See the insert right there on 1. Again, gives us a nice chance to get up into the end zone here. When you look at that one from behind, all right, well, you see here, we are running this one to the tight end, right? So we got the tight end here. We got our tackle here. Again, our guards can tackle. They have to communicate a bunch of different things here. We could go this two different ways here. We could have come with a hold here, but he goes backside with the guard to climb to that backside backer. All right. We're getting three backers in the box, so they want to be able to take care of all of those guys. So you see, we insert there, double back, and we're in good shape. So as long as those linemen are communicating through all that, we're going to be all right. Do a good job there. All right. All right. So same thing here. Okay. So we're going to insert right here. All right. Obviously, these two, this guard and center, are going to double team that one tech right there. All right. They're probably going to get on a hold call. Our backside guard and tackle are either going to double team the 4I to the backer, or our guard could go other side. But you see here, he steps play side. Even though this guy's in a one technique, our backside guard is stepping play side in order to free climb. All right. So what that tells me is these two communicated before the snap. He told him, our backside tackle said, hey, I can cut this guy off. Don't worry about it. You go and climb, which he does. And again, you'll see they do a nice job there cleaning up the backside. On the front side, again, we got 44 inserting. We call 44 the Irish hammer. All right. Always good to have a little B back guy in the backfield willing to thump a little bit. Find those Irish guys usually make a really, really good job for that. He does a good job inserting there, and we get a nice big play. All right. Now, take a look at it here. We're in diamond, okay? So since we're in 30 personnel, we're going to get the best of both worlds here, okay? This one's a 33. So this guy here is our inserter. But now the second halfback, if you will, is going to be our alley player, okay? And again, the pistol back is our dive back. And remember, we have that alley player because as most of our inside runs, we got backside read for our quarterback. So you'll see here, and he doesn't turn his shoulders, but he over squeezes, right? He puts his hands on that tack when he squeezes all the way into the B gap. And if you got a quarterback like the guy that we have right there, anytime you get an over squeeze, you want to encourage him to keep 100%. So you'll see we get that here. Squeezes down. We get to keep. Got the alley player out in front. Now, again, we didn't substitute here to get into 30, so this alley play is our slot receiver. I would have loved for him to be a little bit more aggressive of a blocker here, but sometimes you get what you get out of those little slot guys. If you take a look at that one from behind here, all right, and you see how far that end is squeezed down. All right, Q knows that he can beat him anytime he squeezes that far. And again, we're off and running on the keep. All right, so here we're just getting to it a different way. So now the motion back is going to be the dive back. Our sidecar here is our insert man. Again, since we are nubbed here, we got tight end wing. The wing will climb out to block the widest player, just like if he was a wide receiver lined up in pro or anything like that. And everybody else is sorting out a 33. Again, we're going to read that backside end. If he overcommits, and we tell our guy, especially this one, if you think you can get him, you take him. If he overcommits, we're going to take him. And you see we're out on the backside. Our backside split end did a good job of blocking and staying with his man. And again, because we're reading that backside all the time, we have another opportunity to make a great play. So when you look at it from behind, you'll see our motion man come back. He becomes the dive back. Everybody else is sorting it out up here just like they normally would, all right? Inserting on one. Double team the 4. We got double team to the backside here. Cut off the 4I. All of it's exactly the same. It's just a 33 call for us. And we're just going out the back door with our quarterback because the end overcommitted on the give.